Max Guys here. Welcome to my channel, Max Guys Music. I'm glad you're here. I hope you'll please take a second, click subscribe. Also, if you want a copy of today's lesson, a free PDF, please shoot me an email. You can find my email in the description box below. Today we're going to be talking about the iconic metal riff, Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. Judas Priest is a heavy metal band from England, Birmingham, England. They formed in 1969. This record that Breaking the Law comes off of is called British Steel. It's from 1980 when it was released. Their first success. Without a doubt, Breaking the Law is Judas Priest's most iconic riff. And in fact, I'm not quite that old, but when I first heard this riff, I heard it on Beavis and Butthead when they were doing their video critiques, and I can still remember that particular episode. Beavis, this is stupid. Come on, get started. The riff Breaking the Law can be broken down in a couple of different ways. The first way you can break it down is as a 3-note figure that gets repeated, and as it turns out, it's the first 3 notes of an A minor scale, A, B, and C, and you play this figure 3 times. When you go to the next chord, F, you play the same figure, and you do the first 3 notes of the F scale, F, G, A, play that again, and the very end of it is different. To get back to that A chord, and then from there you repeat it. You could think of this riff as being an example of the call and response, because these two halves kind of work together in a question-answer format. Question, response, or answer. The left-hand fingers are really easy for this. I would strongly encourage your bunny ear fingers, 1 and 2, for the first part, or the call. When you switch to the response, switch to 1 and 3. And on the final repetition, this is the big switch, you want to switch to your 2, roll your fingertip, and then go to 1 to repeat the riff. If you want to save a whole lot of practice time, I'd recommend targeting those last 3 notes, and then having your eyes go all the way back to the beginning of the paper to hit that first note. Because that's one of those unique finger moves that's just not necessarily immediately intuitive when you have to roll your fingers. Even though it's a 3-note riff, the rhythm is quite interesting. The first part, all the notes are on the beat. 1, 2, 3. When the riff gets repeated, the next 2 notes are going to be on the offbeats, or the and of 4 and the and of 1. And then after that, you're going to play this, the following note on the and then the last 2 notes are on the beat. So if you were a little bit confused by everything I just said, that's okay. He basically breaks it down into a group of 6/8 notes, 5/8 notes, and 5/8 notes. So I'll throw that diagram up on the screen so you can see it. But if I write the count in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Right? Easy peasy, no problem counting and playing, right? The rhythm is the hardest element to this riff. Don't let the tempo of the song make you practice it faster than you're ready to play it. Play it several times slowly, correctly in a row, and the tempo will come along. With complicated rhythmic riffs like this, I always recommend, it's great to count it out, but it's even better if you're just really familiar with how that rhythm sounds. Well, that's all for today's lesson. I hope you'll remember to please subscribe so you can be informed of future videos and lessons that will come out. Also remember, if you want a free PDF of today's lesson, shoot me an email. You'll find it in the description box below. I hope you'll please visit this channel again. Remember to practice hard. He said hard.